Bikini. Hello. Okay, so in this live, I want to tell a story, and it's about AI. So when I first, when first AI was getting a little bit like popular, and everybody was using it, and that kind of stuff. By the way, I'm just walking rounds around the house that I'm staying in because I'm doing 10,000 steps per day, and I was listening to something, and I needed like good like internet connection for that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk around the house to make my steps work. So that's why I'm moving. But with this story, I want to say when AI was just like, let's say, upcoming. I used it so different than everybody else. I don't want to say like nobody used it like me, but a lot of people used AI, especially ChatGPT, for stuff like stuff like just basic stuff, very surface level stuff. So very surface level stuff, and I went in deep with ChatGPT. Like it became my personal coach, and also it also was like I am. If you are into human design, I love human design. I can talk for hours about human design, but yeah. So I'm a projector in human design, and that is, let's say, it's like a newish design in human design. So when I discovered that I'm a projector, I was like, whoa, my mind was blown. But that's for another story. So this story, I want to use that because I didn't know anything about being a projector. I didn't know anything about what that meant and that kind of stuff. So what I did with ChatGPT was I told it to make a whole guide, like a whole guide for me being a projector with everything that is in my human design. And I made like a whole book out of this. And also when I was feeling like insecure or that kind of stuff, I was always asking ChatGPT like, okay, how can I do this? How can I do that? How can I do this? But really let it go deep so that I can get the most out of it and most in depth to get to know myself even better. And the funny thing now is that I stopped doing that because I already discovered a lot about myself, and when I ask questions to ChatGPT, I always feel for myself like, is this correct or is this not correct? Or what does this mean for me? I really feel like intuitive, like does it hit for me or does it not hit for me? And well, now you just see those people who use AI, they use everything of AI. And it's like, okay, it's like artificial intelligence, but where is the humanness? Where is like the desire? Where is the how do you call that? Like what's the word? I don't know. I don't know right now. But where is that? Where is that space for the humanness? So I stopped. I only stayed with ChatGPT, and a lot of people are using AI for everything. They're making videos. They're making. I'm even following someone on, for example, YouTube, who makes songs, like real songs, with a singing voice, and that's on a frequency and she has like the AI images and everything. And I love the song and I listen to it, but it's just everything is like more as a machine, and the more you go with that, the more I felt like disconnected from the humans that we become. So I use only ChatGTP, and I don't know how many times I hear people say like, if you are only using ChatGTP, or there are people that only use ChatGTP, then you're then you're behind, and that kind of stuff. And for me, it's just it's not it's just not the same. It's just the humanism is so gone in this whole world, and and I just wanted to share that story, that you can still be yourself and be the human that you are, and use ChatGTP, and don't need all of AI. I don't have anything against AI, but yeah, just be discernant for yourself. So that was what I wanted to say in this life. And now I'm being called to go to have dinner. So this was my story, and see you tomorrow. Bye!